to win a senatorial seat is now between 1.2 billion, 1 or 2 billion. You need that to win a Senate seat. To win a House of Reps, you need another 1 billion. State House of Assembly, you need about 500 M to win that. To win governorship, you need, depending on the state, for Delta, you need about like 20. For Rivers, you need about 25 billion. For some of those states in the north, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 billion. So it's a capital intensive project, which is what is driving the corruption in our country right now. So every time somebody is in office, it is not education the person is thinking of. Except if whatever he wants to do in education will provide some money that they can leverage on when the time for election comes.
Destroying vehicles and trying to inflict injuries, on his supporters on his visit to KP.
Yes, sir.
So I went to commiserate with him. The same thing with
Senator Tambol.
so administration, former, I think, Secretary to Government.
Chief of Staff.
Okay, Malam Bashir Sahibu, Malam Jafar Hussain, Aisha Galadima, all of them were subjected to harassment
In prison.
in prison. So this is a clear case of wanting to suppress democracy.
Yes, sir.
And I thought we should, more than any other time before, we should unite and fight against, in fact, fight this government. Fight them to the point of sending them out of governance. So I think there is need for unity because otherwise, individually and collectively, nobody is safe in this country.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I wanted to come and commiserate with you. And unfortunately, you had to travel. And
Yes.
I hope your mom is okay now.
She is fine.
So we thank God, for our help.
She is fine, sir.
Yeah, so I thank God.
So this, but I could have come to your house, you would have commiserated with me there. The same thing.
No,
You put me in a very hot spot,
It will not convey, the message, and then the impact will certainly not.
I appreciate it.
I think we need really, honestly, to unite and fight. This. We have to fight for our freedom. We have to fight for democracy. And otherwise, these people will destroy all our struggles over the years.
Correct.
Trying to enthrone democracy and good governance.
Correct.
Yeah. These people are evil.
They are. Sir.
And they are. And fight these people, all and place. And you can be rest assured of my support at all times.
Thank you, sir.
And this is not a situation. If we could fight the military and send them out,
Yes.
there is no reason why we cannot fight
fight
these people and send them out. Remember? There is nothing to be scared of. What is it that we have not witnessed in the military? We have lost lives. We have gone to prison.
Yes.
We have gone on exile. So what else?
Nothing new.
Nothing new. So we just have to, we have to face them and take them out.
Shettima arrived in New York for 80th birthday. So, in case you are wondering why I wear suit, I am a stone throw away from United Nations headquarters in New York. That's why I wear suit. So, I know my vice president, Shettima, himself will wear suit today. to let them know say in a banker that has been in the system, that is understand the culture. So that's why me say I got follow. Got follow wear suits too. So you are wondering why, that is it. So the news, according to Niger News, powered by Niger Daily, Vice President Kasim Shettima has arrived in New York, United States, to represent President Bola Tinubu at the 80th section of the United Nations General Assembly, which kicks off on Monday, which is today, and runs to September 28th. So a week long of flexing. I know soon. That's why I tagged this episode propaganda episode. Before you know, the likes of Shiwere, David Odenyi, and the likes, we get to work. They will start all kind of propaganda just to keep us busy. I regard those two people as necessary distractions to the elite, but not to the ordinary people. Because they don't speak the language of the ordinary Nigerian. They speak the language of the elite, to which they belong to that class. So they will start saying that Bola Tinubu change is going planned because it is scared of his indictment by the CIA, FBI, all those bullshit. Two, they will also say, we can no go because he's been, you know, he's scared of being arrested by Florida VA, whatever, all kind of bullshit. But anyway, so that's what we are going to be subjected to as a people for the rest of the week. Propaganda on propaganda. Um, that's why I always say that those group of people are more dangerous than the ones in power right now. So Shettima will deliver Nigerian national statements during the high-level Nigerian debate. Announce the country new national development. Pa, 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 pa. Why? Seriously. Um, this is not what
destroying vehicles and trying to inflict injuries, on his supporters on his visit to KP.
Yes, sir.
So I went to commiserate with him. The same thing with administration, former Secretary to Government, Malam Bashir, okay, Malam Bashir Sahibu, Malam Jafar Hussain, Aisha Galadima, all of them were subjected to harassment in prison, So this is a clear case of wanting to suppress democracy.
Yes, sir.
And I thought we should, more than any other time before, we should unite and fight against, fight this government. Fight them to the point of sending them out of, of governance. So I think there is need for unity because otherwise, individually and collectively, nobody is safe in this country.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I wanted to come and commiserate with you. And unfortunately, you had to travel. And
yes,
I hope your mom is okay now.
She is fine.
So we thank God, for our help.
She is fine, sir.
Yeah, so I thank God.
So this, but I could have come to your house, you would have communicated with me there. The same thing.
No,
you put me in a very hot spot.
It will not convey, the message, and then the impact will certainly not.
I appreciate it.
I think we need really, honestly, to unite and fight. This. We have to fight for our freedom. We have to fight for democracy. And otherwise, these people will destroy all our struggles over the years.
Correct.
Trying to inthrone democracy and good governance.
Correct.
Yeah. These people are evil.
They are.
And they are. And fight these people, Malam, please. You can be rest assured of my support at all times.
Thank you, sir.
And this is not a situation. If we could fight the military and send them out,
yes.
There is no reason why we cannot fight these people and send them out. There is nothing to be scared of. What is it that we have not witnessed in the military? We have lost lives. We have gone to prison.
Yes.
We have gone on exile. So what else?
Nothing new.
Nothing new. So we just have to, we have to face them and take them out.
When men are unifying to take you out of power, then UNGA now you won't go. Is in a United Nations now you won't go. Nah. So you are looking for a reason other than it's not compulsory or necessary for the president. If you are looking for a reason to motivate yourself on why Tinubu is not coming to New York. Instead, Shettima, I just give you one. When your opponents, quote unquote, if there's anything like that, are working hard day and night, if actually they are working hard, well, doing what they know how to do best to take your power, somebody will come tell you, say, nah, you have to be in New York at your own risk, ladies and gentlemen. So, na reason I just give so, case if you are bored or tired of hearing that Tinubu is not going to be in New York because of his drugs dealings, past drugs dealings, allegedly, whatever, or you want to arch on to the new Shewore fan love, which is Wike, there you go. Obi was in Ghana with his own gang, but you guys want Tinubu to be going to Ghana to go and do what? He should be going to New York to go do what? But if you are actually concerned, what should concern you is that why is it that none of these elite, none of these people, whether in power who are looking for power, are forming alliance with the ordinary people? Only the president himself, who is doing that monetarily, get the share money at will. But every other person who wants to be president are scared of the ordinary people. I mean, Obi is good at doing photo ops, appearing here and there with alimajiris, with school children and all that kind of stuff. That's it. But they expect me to believe that they want to unseat the president. They want me to believe that what the president is doing is not good enough. They have better. Showore, on the other hand, has a political party, but rather his newfound love, which is hashtags, is more important. Olu of Ibadan and Oni are also meeting, and at the core of that meeting is that we need to unite against the political class. Just check your Nigerian papers. That's one of the headlines. I can't make it up. Olubadan, a man who just his last job known to every Nigerian is that he was a executive governor of Oyo, Ibadan, who resided in Oyo State. That was his last job. But today, he wants to unite with other traditional rulers within the Southwest and defeat the political class. It's not say we should unite the ordinary subjects under our rulership and demand for a better representation. No, that's not the case now. So they are separating themselves from the political class. But Olubadan is still collecting pension as a governor, ex-governor. Every entitlement is still being given to him. But guess what? Nah, it's not among the political class. So when it comes to the leaders, they focus on individuality. In terms when we want to appropriate blame, when we want to arrogate blame, we want to dish out blame, we say specific or individual, Wike, Tinubu, and so on. When it wants to come to the public, we group everybody together. The people who are foolish, the people who are selling their life away for $20, for 2,000 naira, and all that kind of shit. Put everybody on one basket. Again, who they deceive us? Who's doing us? Thanks to Shuri. The better way to hold leadership accountable is through the vehicle they came to power. Because in that vehicle, house everybody that is necessary, not important, to carry out their nefarious personal goals. So instead of blaming Tinubu, let's focus on APC and see if it will work. But no, they won't do that. People like Showore would always put that headline focusing on one individual. Wike is Wike's turns today, but of what use is that to the people? Take Wike out. Oh, judge anything. Talking of Wike,
Look, I want to governor, go and pop this, assembly, go and pop this. I won't do that. I won't do that.
But why? I had a guest on this program, and he's a stakeholder in River State, who says you are confusing them in River State.
Yeah.
That on one hand, you're controlling PDP. On another hand, through the back door, you're controlling APC.
Who's that?
Tony Cole. He said he wants you to...
No, I want to know. There are several Tony Cole.
Tony Cole who ran against you.
They said, no. Is it the one that says they're Pastor Tony Cole?
Pastor, yeah.
No. People are...
Oh, the one, he ran against you. You forgot him.
No. He couldn't have run against me.
No, as a governor.
No, it doesn't have what it takes.
Really?
No.
But it was on the ballot against you.
No, not me.
In 2019?
No. He was not a candidate.
There was a candidate of the APC.
He was not. There was no candidate of APC. Supreme Court said he had no candidate. They didn't participate in the election. They did not participate. How could he run against me? See. I tried to... I saw the clips. There were one pastor, Tony Cole, said, I'm confusing. Why? He should continue to be confused. At my level of politics, we are not at the same pair. Please. Tony Cole cannot talk about politics of Rivers and Nigeria and say he's going to sit down with me. He has no character.
Why did you say so?
Okay, let me tell you why you say so. I say so. When I come out to say this, people laugh. People are terrible. In 2022 to 2023, Similaya Fumara ran under PDP. That was when Tony Cole ran under APC. He didn't run against me. He doesn't have what it takes. He knows.
But he was a candidate of the APC.
He was not a candidate. Ask him now, was his name in the ballot? He was not. Will you run when your name is not in the ballot?
Well, you were the one putting fire in their house then?
Putting fire in my enemy's house?
Yes.
Am I to help my enemy to grow?
But does it help democracy?
Look, what is democracy? That my enemy don't want to follow the law. I won't do that.
But why? I had a guest on this program, and he's a stakeholder in River State, who says you are confusing them in River State. Yeah. That on one hand, you're controlling PDP. On another hand, through the back door, you're controlling APC.
Who's that?
Tony Cole. He said he wants you to...
No, I want to know. There are several Tony Cole.
Tony Cole who ran against you.
They said, no. Is it the one that says they're Pastor Tony Cole?
Pastor, yeah.
No. People are...
Oh, the one, he ran against you. You forgot him.
No. He couldn't have run against me.
No, as a governor.
No, it doesn't have what it takes.
Really?
No.
But it was on the ballot against you.
No, not me.
in 2019?
No. He was not a candidate.
There was a candidate of the APC.
He was not. There was no candidate of APC. Supreme Court said he had no candidate. They didn't participate in the election. They did not participate. How could he run against me? See. You know, I tried to. I saw the clips. There were one pastor Toyeko said, "I'm confusing." Why? He should continue to be confused. At my level of politics, we are not at the same pair. Please. Toyeko cannot talk about politics of Rivers and Nigeria and say he's going to sit down with me. He has no character.
Why did you say so?
Okay, let me tell you why he says so. I say so. You know, when I come out to say this, people laugh. You know, people are terrible. In 2022 to 2023, Similaya Fumara ran under PDP. That was when Toyeko ran under APC. He didn't run against me. He doesn't have what it takes. He knows.
But he was a candidate of the APC.
He was not a candidate. Ask him now, was his name in the ballot? He was not. Will you run when your name is not in the ballot?
Well, you were the one putting fire in their house then?
Putting fire in my enemy's house?
Yes.
Am I to help my enemy to grow?
But does it help democracy?
What is democracy? That my enemy does not want to follow the law and the law caught up with him? What's my business? But anyway, so that they don't, so that don't want me to say what I'm supposed to say. That's how you know characters. Toyeko, I would have put him in jail.
Really?
Yes, as governor.
Oh
my God, oh my God.
What offense?
Oh my God. These were the people who crippled the resources of the state with Amechi. He was a conduit pipe with
he wasn't in power.
Sahara, no! Through Sahara. Okay, I'll come to that. So, you know, I don't like to say things that I have no facts. I'll come to that. In 2022-2023, when similar was defeated the same Toyeko, he went to tribunal and he just saw, from what I heard, they said Toyeko is an injunction. Fubara injunction. He took him to tribunal. Fubara won. He took the court of appeal. Fubara won. Now when he now saw, or when he heard, that there was a division between me and Fubara, you know what he did? He told my former party chairman, Ambassador Desmond Akawo, who today is a federal commissioner in revenue and fiscal mobilization. What did I say? Ambassador Desmond Akawo, to come and talk to me. Huh? Desmond came. I said, what are you talking about? Who? Toyeko. I will come and talking about from pan to fire again. Amechi. I should support somebody Amechi. No, something must be. He said, no. That's okay. Call him. My swimming pool. He called him. Everybody must be careful. You know, he said, look, you know, this thing, you want us to support you now. What about this Amechi factor? He said, no. Amechi cannot control him. So I now told Desmond, look at characters. What kind of character is this? Is that the kind of people you put in power? Now because you want to be this, you have denied Amechi now. Is that the kind of people, you know, I'm talking about Toyeko, who now thought my disagreement or so-called grievances or so-called problem between me and my governor will not make me to be angry to fight him for him now to emerge as the governor in Supreme Court. You see the kind of characters people are talking, and they passed on that from what I heard people say, and that's the kind of thing people try to project. You have denied Amechi simply because you want me to support you now. You have denied Amechi. But let me tell you, he was the one in charge of Sahara. Do you know what these guys did? They stole the state resources. They sold our gas turbine for $308 million US.
To who?
That's who bought it. Why did they pay the budget? Remember,
when you say they stole, that's a heavy allegation.
No, it's not about a heavy allegation. I'm telling you, that's why when I say I mention every time, I say, my God, does this man think that everybody is dead? Nobody knows about it. You remember, There was a panel of inquiry. You remember? That he was indicted. Sahara was indicted. Amaechi went to court, even though he shot the court first. But when I came on board, I had opened the court. He was the first person that ran to court. The court is for the mighty and for the poor too. Thank God he has come. He lost. He went to Court of Appeal. He lost. He went to Supreme Court. In fact, Supreme Court judgment came out 3 days before the APC primaries, national primaries for presidency. Yes, that. This country. So when I see people, this Tueko, he was one in charge of Sahara. He was a convict pipe.
But he's a co-founder of Sahara. Just a moment. Let's let the record.
Well, I don't know what
he's a co-founder of Sahara.
That you come and tell me what
But if that company is involved in that, are you going to hold a co-founder, someone who is probably not running the day-to-day affairs
he was.
of the company?
As that day, he was. He was. He only resigned when he wanted to run for a governorship now. Yes. It's called that. Look at our hotel, Olympia Hotel. They took it, brought it to the hammer. Go and check. Go and check.
But is it a bad thing for a private sector person to buy over?
They stole. No. It was stealing.
What do you mean by
Totally stealing? Stealing. And let me tell you what happened. It's unfortunate for this nation, for this country. When I see people talking, when I say I'm making them talking and this,
With that one person who did there, they look me with one eye. Report yourself. Let me know you are there. Let me know who you is. I'm still waiting for you to report yourself. Or I will tell you why Bola Tinubu is not coming to New York. It's not coming to New York because the ganging up is taking shape. When you see men who only care about themselves, visiting themselves, with the goal of rescuing Nigerians from Tinubu, but they never bother to visit the people they claim to be working for, want to rescue the president.
Trying to inflict injuries, on his supporters on his visit to KP.
Yes, sir.
So I went to commiserate with him. The same thing with
Senator Tambol.
so we are administration, former, I think Secretary to Government. Okay, Malam Bashir Sahibu, Malam Jafar Hussain, Aisha Galadima, all of them were subjected to harassment.
You are in prison.
In prison, So this is a clear case of wanting to suppress democracy.
Yes, sir.
And I thought we should, more than any other time before, we should unite and fight against, in fact, fight this government. Fight them to the point of sending them out, governments. So I think there is need for unity because otherwise, individually and collectively, nobody is safe in this country.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I wanted to come and commiserate with you. And unfortunately, you had to travel. And I hope your mom is okay now.
She is fine.
So we thank God, our help.
She is fine, sir.
Yeah, so I thank God.
Good, sir, but I could have come to your house, you would have communicated with me there. It's the same thing.
No,
You put me in a very hot spot.
It will not convey, the message, and then the impact will certainly not.
Good, sir, I appreciate it.
I think we need really, honestly, to unite and fight, this. We have to fight for our freedom. We have to fight for democracy. And otherwise, these people will destroy all our struggles over the years. Trying to introduce democracy and good governance. Yeah. These people are evil.
They are.
And they are. And fight these people now and place. And you can be rest assured of my support at all times.
Thank you, sir.
And this is not a situation. If we could fight the military and send them out,
yes.
There is no reason why we cannot fight
these
people and send them out. Never. There is nothing to be scared of. What is it that we have not witnessed in the military? We have lost lives. We have gone to prison.
Yes.
We have gone on exile. So what else?
Nothing new.
Nothing new. So we just have to. We have to face them and take them out.
So as Shettima arrives New York, what should we be expecting from freedom fighters, democracy rescuer, pure propaganda? And now Wike is scared of being arrested. All the drugs Tinubu has been pushing from 70 years or to 100 years ago is still the reason why he's not there in person. These are going to be the energy that they will spread around for us to talk about. But if you are not buying that, just like I am, let me give you something for you to chew about. Article going around visiting Air Rufai, even though it doesn't count matters. But the optics is what matters. The optics get Nigerian talking. That's what it's about. It went from Air Rufai to Pantami's house. Large full. Okay. Is on. Well, Zebere. Oh shit. Fully. Fully B.
Yeah, Excellency, good morning, sir.
Happy New Year.
I wish you the same.
how every I dey enjoy.
We're here, pushing it.
How the campaign they go?
We are still pushing. Pray God help us.
So what's good? What's good?
Nothing. I just saw your this thing and I decided to come in.
Happening. Nananja story will they talk.
Avi. Maybe Nigeria story. Nigeria story, they just story don't do their take now. Not be today now. Don't take their you don't do their take. People are looking for solutions. It's only we don't know where the solution will come from. What we are just doing try by error.
Are we really looking for solution?
Yes, I'm one of people that are looking for a solution.
Yes, that one I will agree. Individually, maybe we are looking for solution. Collectively, I don't think we are looking for solution.
Because
I
the
don't know.
energy,
That's what
because people don't
wrong.
connect the energy.
Why do you think that is?
Because the way everybody understand the problem different, and the name we give to ourselves are different. So everybody believe that everybody has their own mission, and they have the way they are the reason why they are doing what they are doing. So the connection is not there to see themselves as if they're actually looking for the same thing.
Do you think now this looking now the solution we dey disagree on or now the problem?
And at the road where everybody they pass now, they disagree on. Well, the problem is the same thing. All of us understand the problem, but how to solve it is what we are not. What we are. Well, that's where we are not agreeing on. The path we both need to take to solve the problem. That's what the problem is. We know this. We know the problem. We know what is going on. Every one of us understand it. But the path to take to get it done is what we are confusing on.
Well, one we say that's democracy, right? We will continue to the debate till. You don't agree to that?
Yeah, we'll continue. We need to act fast as well. As we are debating, we should be able to come to a conclusion because time is going. Things is getting worse every day. And the people you are trying to work against, they also study your movement. So if at times they can be there before you are even there. If you don't act fast.
So what are we doing? What are we doing wrong?
No, we have our own movement. We have our own direction, and our direction is exactly what Nepal actually gave to us the last time, and that's what we believe. It's only those guys are more.
I want to ask what happened in Nepal. What did they do wrong? Right. I mean,
Yeah,
we need
at least they go after the system, and they go after they go after the people that is making their system look horrible, and they get it done within 48 hours. So they shows to those guys that you guys don't have the power that will control power. People who has the power, not them. We give them the bandits. We give them a mandate to go and represent us. We don't give them the mandate to go and turn us to a slave in our own country. So all the power we give to them is still us. We just give them the opportunity, go and do this. But by the time they now got there, they are doing rubbish. It's still our own mandate. It's in our own space to tell them enough is enough. Oh boy, yeah, leave this place. Let's put another people who can do better.
But
that somebody elect himself to be your president, don't make him a president. It has to be our mandate. It has to be our wish. It has to be what we want. Not him as a president. He has to spend the 4 years. And it's not. It's not. It's like you employ somebody to work for you in your company, and it's not going by the rule of the way you lay down your rule and regulation. You can sack the person anytime. That's their oppressors.
But if you find out that what happened in Nepal is sponsored from outside, will you still want that to happen?
Okay, I don't know what you mean by what happened there is sponsored by outsiders. But what I know is this: I know the citizens and that country will never be never be the same again, because they already are working the spirit of the citizens to see what they need to do. So I don't want to go to that shady thoughts about whether it's from outside or from inside. What I know now is this: the citizens have already wake up to see the needful on how to and what they need to do to save their own country. That working is already there. So whosoever arrange the
So okay, what you are saying now, you don't care how. Let's use our current president. You don't care how the president come out. You just want him to go. Now the whole presidency now. We we are talking about one person. You just want the change of government.
our system as it's being run presently It's obvious that the criminals have hijacked our democratic space. It's obvious. They are already in charge. We can't even elect them anymore. Our vote is no more counting. We don't control the INEC. No security, no police.
So okay, now let's say now still on what happened in Nepal. Let's say what happened in Nepal, it happened in Nigeria. Who do you want to see coming? Because somebody has to come in. You did there fully. Truly, you know what I mean. Come on, those two people who did there, they look me like a gamma lizard. Now you don't see me. Oh yeah, go like and share and subscribe. Go like, share, and subscribe. I'm not going to be here for too long. I run against time. That's why you see I wear suits today. They go meet Shettima for United Nations. So it's just about 20 minutes drive from where I am right now. I dey contemplate where make I go drive reach there or make I go navigate the subway, which last time I take the subway 20 what 14. So I don't think I want to go through that stress. But we'll see. So now that you know why I wear suits, go like, share, and subscribe. I was having a conversation with Foley from Akure. He wants to see what happened in Nepal to happen in Nigeria, regardless of how it happens. And I understand that's what pretty much, let's say either 2 out of 3 Nigerian we agree with him. But that's not the way to go, if you ask me. It might be a message, it might be a good way to send a message, but we've passed the stage of sending a message. If you send a message, you are not in position to control the narrative after that message, you are in trouble. So that's exactly what I see happening in Nepal. They were motivated, by outside force, as usual, color revolution, empowered, guided to through out their government. Successful. But unknown to them too, the same forces that inspire them, motivate them, guide them, has already have somebody in place. Somebody that will beat their bid. Because what people don't understand now, Nepal was undergoing economical transformation. A very poor country, isolated pretty much from the rest of the world. But China, one way or the other, find a way to get to them and started constructing railways and all that kind of, what they know how to do best. And of course, that's not acceptable for the Western capitalists. Something got to be done. It has to be their own business, business ventures, business corporation, be beneficiary first of that resources, just like everywhere else, as if you let them. So that's not happened. About 3 years ago or 2 years before this revolution, Victoria Nuland from the U.S. Foreign Department was dead. So to negotiate, to make the government understand that consider us first. Just like what they did in Ukraine and every other place. They were in Nigeria too. They had Jimmy Diamond. Of course, our people could not push back. We'll get to that. So the Nepal government said, Mbanu. They say, all right. And that's what happened after the no agree. They had to kick them out. Bring the same family, literally the same family, who have been the political arrowhead of that country for decades, back into power. Jadi George. So you say back to square one, or we'll see, time will tell. So Nigeria, enough it happen. Fully, if you hear me, our case. Oh, sorry, you are back fully. Yes, I just see you now. Fully,
Okay.
they hear me.
I can hear you. I can
Yeah,
hear you.
sorry, I don't even know say the new software they use now. You be the first person where the successful come on. Nobody they always there. So yeah, back to where we did before. I think the question why I first asked you where you go now. Who do you like to see? Abi, that was the question I asked. Come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because somebody has to, power is not vacant. If we, let's say the quote unquote the revolution that you are talking about happen before next election, who will you see coming? Because that is important.
Ove,
Yes.
we have this belief that many of us have this belief that all Nigerians are bad.
Nope.
And I want to tell you, we still have the good Nigerians. We have a lot of people that are good in Nigeria. The problem we have here is this: our system don't pave way for people who do really want to have a
The network.
country change. Hello, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I hear you now. You did break before.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
okay.
better now.
So, we are not short of good people in Nigeria. We're only short of the system reward the evil ones more than the good ones, and that's why people going towards the evil side were much. There are many than the people that are in the society that wants better things to happen. And if eventually whatever that happened in Nepal may not actually be the way Nepal has their own. It may be through a ballot. It can come through a ballot. And but before it can come to a ballot, that means the almost, let's say, 6% of the population must have been really awoken of what they need to do. You understand? They have the clear vision of where they are going to and what they need to do with what they are doing, with where they are going to. Like I used to cite an example last election when the people are actually allowing somebody who is not a revolutionary person to lead a movement that's supposed to lead to a revolutionary by bylaw. I think that's where the calculation actually miscalculated. They miss it through that platform, through that who is leading. The leaders matters a lot in everything what you do. That person must share Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
The person leading a movement like such must be somebody who actually key into that same movement, not you as a revolutionist. You are bringing somebody from the same oppressors to come and lead a movement. It will never happen, and that's why we are where we are. That's why we never join them, because we can actually tell them before the time happens that these people will masters or the person you are following will not have the mind or the tenacity. Enough is enough. And once that don't happen, you that you are supporting somebody and the person you are supporting is not ready to even lead you, that will be a dead on arrival. And that is exactly what happened after the election. I'm not saying they rigged the election, but there is a promise that INEC actually made to make everybody believe in, okay, let's go to play his own role to fix it. He failed. That alone, a citizen can actually stand on that for them to have their system change. Because we all know today that the INEC, what we call INEC today, were also betrayal to Nigerian people. So how can we go out of this mess? Matters a lot. So you're asking me, who do we push? But I believe if we can have this movement in form of this kind of movement that will, the person that will lead it will definitely surface. We have a lot of good
Yeah.
Nigerians.
Okay. I agree with you. I see your point. You know, a lot of Nigeria believe the point you just made, that just like people they believe a good Nigeria no they there. A lot of people believe that. But some people like me still believe that good Nigerians are out there. But these ones where they now they run up and down, they don't use shadow cover those we go fit change the system. But again, what I agree with you towards the end, you say that if that movement come, leadership will come up. That leads to my next question. The movement, okay, this is what I believe. There is no movement currently in Nigeria right now out there that can produce that leadership. Now, hear me out. It's a question that they ask you. I said that because 60% of Nigerians are left out of the system where me and you they talk about now. All these things that me and you they talk about. 60% of Nigeria has no clue of what me and you they talk about. And any movement that does not involve at least 50% of those people, no fit produce the leader or you no go succeed. Because anybody we understand what me and you they talk now, anybody we understand me and you where they talk so, right? Are in that 40%, right, of the problem. I say the problem because now with that 40%, the current leadership came from, and the next leadership will come from. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. What's with my what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting you. I'm getting you. So
Yeah. So what am
wait,
yes. Now question, am I
okay,
assessing the situation right
let
or
me go
wrong?
by your explanation. You said we have 40% who who understand what we need to do. We still have 60% who are not aware, right?
Yes, that mean yeah. I mean
What
roughly.
what do you
It's
think?
just
What do you think it will happen if each one of the 40% try to fist one of those ones that are not ready? Do you know we're having 40% of them already? If one
the break. I know. Sorry, hello. I know the thing the break. I know get her. I'm not here.
one of
Hello.
one one person ask for
Your
the
your network your network they break. So I know you fully. Yeah, fully. Your network.
to pick
I know
just one
you.
person from those.
Sorry. Is you waiting?
Okay,
Yes, but
can you
go
hear me
ahead.
now?
Yeah. Go ahead. You are better now. Yeah. Go ahead.
If if each out of that 40 people who know what to do, okay, I will start educating the 60% that left behind. What do you think it will happen immediately? That means we will
That
educate
that
almost
that
40% of
change
them
will
back to recruit them back.
yes, that change will come and that change will produce the leadership that you talk about. So the problem now
Yes,
in BC, the problem now in BC, instead of us to do within we just agree on now, no. Instead, would they come in what they try convince ourselves to believe, you understand? So that's why they always say that time say, no be me, you go come convince because me, I understand already. You understand? So that's that way they always make try to the point where they try and make be that. Anytime when I talk like that, that's the point I'm trying to make. That no, we should not be preaching to ourselves. Nothing what I go tell you now, where you know already know. But there's a need, there's a need for us to go out there, you understand, and bring those people in. Not be all of them, just 10% of them.
mm-hmm.
And everything goes settle. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The reason why we still need ourselves to get ourselves convinced is this: we still need to align our thoughts.
No, now they talk. See, ourself, we as I said, we know to align, it dey easy for us. And that no be problem. You understand? That no be problem. Trust me, because just like you dey now, eh, you go, you as I say, you don't convince people, bring come. No matter what I they talk, I go say come. Oh, now your message, now they resonate pass. Oh, I go find one way to come meet you. Say, well, guy, blast say you don't get the number. Now more we go. You understand? But none of us, what I mean, none of us now, out of that 40%, both those way they rule low, and not those way understand them, none of us want to do that work because it takes a lot of time, resources. You understand? And that is why that now what it make we 40% no one involved in that thing be that. Because you know, no be now waiting to get the results quick. Just let me use example like the guy with them kill. We don't hear about Charlie Clark with them kill, right? Why you think them kill him? Not necessarily because this the left say the guy did racist. The right say no it's not. That's not why they killed him. They kill him because his formula is very effective. He come off for the system, he go back to the schools, universities where young people they will disagree with them. They follow them, they talk one by one, make them understand they come. This is your country. You have to be that's in not be saying of course it's online, he talked to the debate people where what we know about the most importantly, he was on ground and the thing was effective. It started down when he did like 18 years old. Within the space of 10 years, that thing grow. You know how much been yearly budget where they support them? 80 million. Because of how effective the team be. Now, of course, you see at the end of the day, they have to take him out. So most of these our leaders, when you say the kitas, they understand. You know, see Atiku way sit down there, he go they visit in friend. Why you know go be like pastors and imam where they go, they won't win members, which is that they do. They go enter streets, they preach. You understand? So none of these our leaders want to do it. I want to sponsor anybody to do it. Yes.
Whatever you are requesting for here, these are the things that we on this side, these are the things we have seen in Showore. Because if not because of Showore, someone like me, I will still be talking about PDP or APC.
Yeah, I know.
So
but
that means whatever he's doing, is having effect on the masses.
The masses way Showore they attract is still there among those 40%. That's why they quick move, go anybody will bring new thing.
Clear me, let me clear you. Before.
This thing don't break. Oli, we know they hear you again.
Before.
Okay, you're in the air now. You say waiting. I know they hear you. Fully, you know they hear you, but something tells me that's the point where you won't make now be say like show what he did it when he first come out. And that is why people like you came into the system or they started thinking different. I agree with you. Right? That was almost about 10 years ago. What happened since then? Why is that movement not growing? Fully.
Hello. Yeah, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you now. Yeah.
Yes. Let me tell you what happened. 2018, Showore said something. He said exactly what I just want to butcher your point for you to know that whatever you are thinking or you are thinking about what we need to do is what Showore knows. Showore said, if you want to save a slave, you don't need to go and meet the slave master that you want to come and save their slave. They will never allow you. He said you have to go and meet the slave and ask them if they are ready to be saved. Say once you can convince the slave and they now want that freedom, he said automatically they will have their freedom. And that is why you see him that he is not mingle with the people in power. That's why you see him that he's not even relating with those guys that much. He's relating with people like us at the
but
that's
the problem now. But that's it. People like me and you don't need him anymore. We understand him. He doesn't need to confuse.
No, he has to. He has to. Ove. He has to recruit us. He cannot be everywhere. But he needs to recruit us. So that we can do the job we can do the job locally. Like me now, I'm in my state. I know what I've been doing since I arrived here.
I agree. I totally agree with you. Yeah, that cannot be everywhere. He has done enough to give that platform and bring leaders like you come out. So the question now, right? Where Nigerians go they ask, right? Because people will always ask. So how far? Because now how far una don't come with that? Now be the conviction we una need to tell people like me
and now
to follow now. What is the progress?
Okay, Ove. Ove, this is part of the problem we have. People like you're supposed to be part of people that will be making our job to be easy. So if you are asking me now to show you results, how am I going to people like you involving in us to make sure that we have the energy to push so that we can have results.
But that means
People
una
like you
never
supposed to be.
ready. Hold on, Holy. Una never
No, we
ready
are
be
doing.
that.
Wait. No, wait. We are doing our best. But
Hold
if you are
on.
waiting for our results,
Fully, hold on.
okay.
At the end of the day, una say una go say we give una the country run. At the end of the day, that's what it's about.
That's
right?
what you are getting it wrong. You are getting it wrong. Someone like me. I'm not desperate to run Nigerian. I don't want to even be in anywhere. But I want to be part of people that will bring the change.
That's not the point I'm making. I say at the end of the day, when I say una, the whole platform of AAC, right? That is what it's about. To get power and govern the country the way they believe is the best. That is the whole point.
No, Ove. Do you know what you call AAC today? We have not even gotten the number of people who can even govern Nigeria. So we still need people. We still need a lot of people to call me.
Holy. We are making progress. I know they accuse. If I understand now, party, I know good. Now question I they ask. When they ask for progress report, party way, if you start business today fully, you're a businessman. If you start business today, every quarter or every year, you go to take stock to see how far you are doing.
Okay. If it's all about stock taking,
I am not saying, oh, you say una for don't take over everywhere. And I'm just saying, how far una does this una journey? So how far, right? So that people like me, where they hold on now, don't they take my question say are they day against so that people like me, where they will say my own job now just to the talk, so that people like me, I go if I face somebody else, right? Where no be AAC, where they either push against AAC, I go say no, that's not true. The AAC never was with me yesterday. This. You understand? That's your
I think you want me to tell you. We want me to tell you where we have pushed the party reach, right? Yes. Okay, let me now talk about what AAC is a party that actually registered in 2018, right? And after 2019 election, these people, they actually know that Yele's message resolutes with Nigerians' mind. Okay? And they have their way around it. They know how to throw money around the system. Okay? And there was a particular guy, Leonard, which AAC has seen him as a foul guy in the party. But when we are registering the party, this guy was one of their secretary. Is a party secretary. But when we want to do our renting, and when we want to rent our what's it called in Abuja, our secretariat in Abuja, this was the guy that actually took 7 million naira from the account of the party account instead of 2.8 million naira for rent. And merely AAC gets to know about him, they suspend the guy immediately. But because it was election, so we did not perfect his suspension. Okay, we don't know how far that guy can go. This is the guy that was bought off after the election. They gave this guy 100 million. They gave him a secretariat inside barrack. So for 3.5 years, AAC is not in our care. It's not in our hand for 3.5 years. So AAC come back to Showore's caucus 2 months to 2023 election. Okay? So for 3.5 years, we cannot do anything in that party. We can't go to INEC, we can't do anything. We are just trying to force to make sure we got the party back from the court. So 2 months to election in 2023, that was when the party now give back to our own team. Since then, we went to 2023 election with whatever happened, and that space, Obi has already taken over that space completely. So we only do our little things we can actually do during that period, just to represent, just to tell the Nigerians that AAC is back to us. But after the election, we will be pushing. Like now, at least I'm planning for my, what's it called in my state now, my congress. By October, we're having our own national congress in where we are going to rearrange our escorts. But what we are saying here is this: we have a system, new party coming in. They already have their attachment with the people they know. So it's giving us that tough time. And because we are resolute, we know what we are doing, we are not relenting about it. That's why you see us still pushing. And we are pushing. It's only the system is tough for us to penetrate, but we are doing our best. And everybody knows AAC is just actually getting, in fact, we are getting members every day. People are coming in. But we may not be there yet, but we are coming in.
So, like, what can you say is the number of members of AAC now?
Wow, because our former, last time I checked, before 2023, in my state, we mean.
I mean, you should be able to know that one since you are in charge of your state. If you don't, you know how far
yes,
go for your state.
In my state, if you really want to mention major people that are really working hard now in Ekiti, at least I know I have almost 100 guys like me who are actually pushing. And mind you, our registration is not, it's not like you need to come to a festival to register. We register.
Oh, you said
anybody can register AAC.
You said you guys are finding
AAC is not.
You guys are finding difficult.
Hello.
Yes, you said you guys are finding difficult to penetrate. So I'm wondering, what is difficult for you guys to go to get
yes,
the 60%
people see.
of people that
Let me now tell you, people see us. People see us as the same old politicians. You are still coming here, come and leave us. Yeah, that's the system. It's not our fault. It's the system.
See, hold on. So, what you not they expect before? You that want to set a political party, what do you expect?
Yes, but we are not.
Your audio don't break out. If you hear me, we know they hear you again fully.
Yes, I said we are not relenting. Can you hear me?
Yeah, because that means that means you are just making an excuse. Yes, that means you guys are just making an excuse.
No, that's not an excuse. It's just, if I want to make an excuse now, if I said if I said because people are not joining now, I want to go and join APC, that would have been another different thing. But this, just believe this thing is a marathon race. It's not a get rich platform.
I understand that is now political party when they build now. I don't expect you guys to win presidency now. No, that's not how my expectation is to say, okay, we don't be, since when we don't start, we don't spread, reach this level. We have also member. Yes, that's what I want to hear. I know they expect to say I don't win anything. That's not my expectation. But as a political party, the goal is to grow membership. And if you say you are finding it difficult to grow your membership, one go ask you why. Everybody there out there, go and preach. If people are still seeing you people as like every other person, that is you people's fault. No, they blame people. Say, people don't accept you now.
A lot of places to go.
If I don't want to buy what they sell, what do you do?
People are ready. Obey. People don't have. Nigerian people don't have this mind of nation building in them. They are not. Most of them don't care about build the nation.
Foley.
So for you to now, for Ove, please let me. We are not.
Hold on.
Let me bring my points down. No, let me give you my mentor. Nobody is before. You cannot just get to them and you think one day they will just grab you. No, it's not possible. It's a stages, step by step, and we are doing the best on that stage. A lot of people know me today. Go call me anywhere. They call me Showore. They call me a revolution now because they are getting to know what we stand for. And with time, a time will come that they will not have any option than to, oh, what are these guys actually saying? Where are they coming from? They can align with us in the nearest future. But I will not get discouraged because they are not ready now.
Here's my question. Me and you agree that at least roughly there are 60% of people out there who don't know all these things that we are talking about.
Even almost 80.
How is it difficult? Hold on now. Tell me, what are the difficulties to reach those people? That's what I don't understand.
The difficulties is
the same people that
they don't believe.
They don't believe what?
Ove. They don't believe in nation building. These people don't have any mind of nation building in them. They are not aware.
Is that not the whole point of you setting up a political party? If they are already aware, they don't need you.
And that's why I'm telling you that we are doing Ove. That's what I'm telling you. I just left a place now before I join you. I joined this line. I just let some guys talking to them. So that's what I'm telling you. We are doing our best to truth. But are they accepting it now? The answer is 30%, maybe 70% no. But are we getting out of them?
Let's get to waiting una they tell them and waiting be their response.
Okay, now this time we are trying to, in fact, whenever I want to go and even talk to them, I don't even mention party to them. You sit with them first, you discuss the problem. All of them were around him. They were complaining. They don't see any good happening in this country. Their mind is all about them getting money, get out of the country, look for, do yahoo things that can actually waiting for politicians to come and give them money to do whatever they want to do and just vote. These people don't have mind of nation building in them. They are not aware of people build their country. They are not preparing for that. So for you to make that happen, you first of all need to align yourself with them. Let them know that you feel their pains. Okay? Don't even discuss party with them for now. Discuss the problem with them. Let them see you as part of them that is actually facing the same difficulties. I go to where they are playing football early in the morning. I buy water for them. I do things. I sit with them. They are seeing me as, hey, in my street today, they honor me more than any landlord in my street. But are they ready for nation building? Do they have the trust to build a nation? That is no. These guys they are not ready to build nation.
Again,
they just want to live their life and let it.
Again, you are still saying the same thing. If these people are ready, they don't need you. I don't know how to explain that.
Definitely. Somebody has to make them ready. Somebody has to prepare them to be ready. Yes, and that's what we are doing now. It's a stage.
Stop complaining and giving excuses. You understand? So,
I'm not giving excuses.
Good.
I'm only telling you that it's a stage.
Because I'm pushing all these things you are saying. I am pushing back because if you know fit tell person we know Jesus Christ, say there is Jesus Christ, and make you know say believe in Jesus Christ, you are not doing your job. It's not his fault. Because he don't know in the first place. That is the whole point. If you are saying these people don't believe in nation building, that is the whole point. They don't know. So if after coming in contact with them, they still don't know, it is not their fault still. You have to go and sit down and say, okay, well, maybe this is what they do.
And it's not my fault. And it's not my fault either. It's not my fault there. I can decide to be like them too.
There, you are not ready.
I can.
You are not ready.
No. It's because I'm ready. Obey. It's because I'm ready. That's why you see me going there to talk to them. I can't force them. I just have to talk.
Yeah, I don't think you understand it.
Attend to them.
You understand it. Hold on.
Do you know? I understand you, Obey.
No, you don't understand the concept of competition. Okay? You don't understand because it's not just what you are doing. You have to say, come on, what is my competitor doing? So that's what it's about. If he don't listen to you, he go listen to somebody else.
It's all about all that. Our competitors are not. Our competitors are not doing anything. They are not doing.
But they are winning.
These people don't even come around them. These people don't come. They don't come around them. These guys have become card.
Holy, they are winning.
Ove, we are on the streets.
You are still not. You are. See, you are until you accept the reality of the game. You cannot make progress. They are winning. There's somebody has to win. That is the most important thing.
They are willing because they are cooked.
Well, that's why you define it. That's your own definition. You're entitled to it.
But you don't need to go by their own way. Because even Obey, even if you want to go by their own way, you don't even have the money to compete with them in the first place. You don't have the money to compete with them.
Now you are not coming to my language that you are not ready. So it's not once you're ready, it's not like
because I don't have Obey, because I don't have money now, I should not keep quiet. I should be walking around them without doing anything. No. What do you mean?
No. What I mean by readiness, stop complaining or stop blaming the people. Just say, man, I just got to step up my game. That's what you need to do. Whatever that means, you have to step up your game. Or, as you say, you join them and start complaining. And start complaining. That's the choice that you have because it's a reality. It's not a wish. You don't wish for things to happen. It is happening right now. Somebody has to win in this game by crook or by whatever. That reality you have to accept. You have to accept that reality. That's how the life works. It not be movie or spiritual. Yes.
Last election we have last government in the state. I'm not contesting, but I have some guys that are testing. I went to that polling unit. I saw them.
See, Folia. Yeah.
A canopy. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
You are clear now. I hear you now.
Yes. I want I had to go and get the canopy. Okay? But do you know these people prefer again after the election for almost under 4 years? But it's giving them 2,000. They used to nearly once in a year or twice in a year. Need this in the community. This is in plain me. They know what I stand for. But do you know they prefer that immediate 2,000 naira during the election period than what I've been giving to them in that community? This is the people we are dealing with. And we are not ready to actually have a plan of buying their votes. What we want to buy is their hearts. Them getting ready to change. We only need to give them messages. Talk to them. Wherever I sit with my guys here, I bought things for them. They will drink, they will be okay around me. They like me. But yet, none of them believe in having a movement because they don't have that time. Where their time is how to survive. The problem of they are not surviving, they are not attaching it with bad governance because they believe they can do shortcuts to make it in life. These are the area that we are working on, and we are not getting these guys. These guys don't have mentorship. Now that we are getting involved with them, these guys have been left over. They've left alone for us for years. So if we are all expecting that we are going to be getting results immediately, no, we need to first of all align ourselves with them. In fact, there is no any place they are doing. Those guys are sitting in my area that will not see me. I'm not a smoke. I hardly drink, but because of alignment, I will go and sit with them. We talk together. We'll be gisting. They all about it. They are not ready to save themselves. Call them to okay. They are not. They can't, there is not any result that will come from there. Best to make sure these guys actually align. But whatever on the grassroots, what will help us last is number of people who are educated, who are ready to be posting something for them to do things on their phone. People, they should be listening to some things that can be changing their mind too. We need all those things too as well. As we are doing
Holy.
yes.
Holy. See, not you. What I
can hear you.
understand, I am putting back to you as a political party, right? Not be you now as an individual activist politician. No, because you belong to a political party, right? And as a political party, I believe that you guys understand what the game is about before you guys set out this journey. So make criticizing you or pushing back is not you or what you are doing right or wrong, but as a party, right? So AAC is being in existence for more than 5 years, almost 10 years. Nobody won't hear excuses, say where they are arrested. No, it's part of the game. What we expect, those people that set out to form this party understand how the game works, understand that it's capital intensive, understand it's a 24 hours job, understand that it has to include thousands, if not millions, men on the street. These are things that are not negotiable. You know, so you are speaking from your own strengths, what you are doing, and I have to confess, I appreciate what you are doing. I mean, I can't do half of what you are doing, really. You understand? But it is not about individual. You understand? That's why that platform come to be a political party. That's why AAC was formed. Because as you put it, one man cannot do it himself. So in understanding that, the idea is people go try to collect money before they do it. It is all about strategy. That means you are actually executing the same strategy your opponent is doing. And guess what? He or she has more resources than you. So he's going to beat you to that kind of game. And that is my criticism of all these political presidential aspirants. They wait to the last minute to start mobilizing. You cannot mobilize a man who is in power. He has more resources than you do. it's very plain to the common man. But if you set a target, say in 10 years, in 20 years, I want my party membership to be 10 million, to be 2 million. That is viable. So when somebody asks you, Alpha, what is the progress report? You'll be proudly. Sorry, I got fully. The floor is yours. Fully. Hello, Fully. Fully, we know they hear you. Showore has so much energy and resources to the go viral and go from one court to the to pick trouble another. I understand it's also a strategy to get attention. All right. But that is a one self-centered movement, if that is what it is. If all or if the policies of the party revolve around protests, revolve around uh, going viral, I mean, it's not going to work because guess what? Their opponent see a bigger picture. So if people like me they push back, I'm not pushing back just because you are not doing enough or you are doing too much. No, it's a political party. This is a third run for an office. That's what 12 years. I mean, there's no excuse if that anybody will ask you how far since the inception of the party. What is the progress report? You now be saying, people are no, people are being easily to board by the other people. They are not subsistent to the. I mean, these are excuse, especially when there's an alternative, right? If not only you can afford to make a call. As he speaks, it's just like go Bola Tinubu of today, the government of the day, saying that they inherited a bad economy, economic is in recession, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, what choice do we have? They are the only one in charge. It's not that Bola Tinubu is giving you an excuse. Let's look to other region, or we can't even look to the governors who are the other tiers of the government to say but they all speak the same things because there's no alternative. But in terms of political party, that's not the case. if you ask AAC, APC, how many members they get? 40 million, right? You don't have to agree with them, but they will try as much as they can to want to justify that. And at the end of the day, you see that okay, they are doing something, might not, maybe they're over exaggerating. Please leave your. So, fully, if you listen, my criticism of your party, of you, is not you in person, but of the party in general. So, this is the third time. This is done wrong for a presidency. And you cannot even boast, you can't even say, I have 1 million members. You can't say, AAC member, registered members. Another thing, Foley, you're doing a great job to meet the people out there on the field of play where they reside and all that kind of stuff, trying to meet them, provide, the help that you can. But my brother, you have to carry a registration sheet and with them they put their name together. It is important. It's like a commitment. Make them commit to something. Don't just come and preach to them and try to convince them and go away. Yes, that is needed. Yes, that is necessary. Yes, that is pretty much the cost of everything. But what is their own commitment to you? You don't agree. You guys, you did not uh, set out a venue for you guys to be meeting once a week, once a month, or anything. You did not give them any responsibility of okay, this is your party. This is what you guys are up to. Go there and do your research on it, so that next time you come, next time we meet, you ask me question about what you agree with, what the party is about or not. All those are things that are very important. Fully get the people to commit. Don't just meet them, play your part and go away. No, have them commit to something. Ask them where they meet. Tell them, give them your website. Tell them the political party you belong to is necessary, because at the end of the day, it's about how do we get the governance of this country collectively. Let them go and do research on that political party. Let them come back and ask you, yeah, I ask people about AAC, they tell me, say, you guys believe in this is so economy that if you guys eventually get power one day, this is the kind of economy you are going to run. This is the kind of like, oh, I like this. I don't like. That's how you do it. Don't just go there and fulfill your own part of the obligation and leave. Then you expect them to say, oh, just because you did that, they should reciprocate. No. That's your point of giving school kids homework, right? Give them something to occupy them. One of the first lessons I learned as a track athlete, shout out to Coach Latiu Bisheso, that training is 24 hours, only when you are dead asleep. Matter of fact, he went ahead to tell me, even if I did walk in front of for market, for church, or anywhere, I have to walk on the ball of my foot. Like, yes, people will look at you and say, man, what's wrong with this guy? That's your own problem. You know what you're doing. The whole point is to register it in your muscle memory so that in time, when the action time calls, you don't need to do anything special. The muscle already know the task ahead. That means, as I said, track athlete, what they say on your mark set, once you're on that set position and the gun went off, about everything they teach you don't go. But what is installed in your muscle memory and what will kick off. So if you meet an unbeliever, this is use the Christian strategy, the pastor strategy. Pastors Christians will approach an unbeliever, right? Preach to them, and see, give them thanks. Shout out to Jehovah's Witness. They will give them a pamphlet about Jesus Christ, about something random that that will keep them engaged, keep them in their subconsciousness even after they left. So fully, you have to use that approach too. As you meet those people in the fields, chat with them, talk to them, give them do whatever that you can. Don't just leave them and expecting them that they will reciprocate when the time comes. No. Give them an assignment. Strike a deal with them. When can we meet again? Like, or take this pamphlet. Oh, take this number. Take this website. Give them something so that when you come, even if they didn't do it, once they come, they go shock. They go, oh shit, I fucked up. This guy, BCB guy, I did, that you have a lot of it, but now again, you will know, say, okay, this man is serious, right? So by the time you continue like that, it has to be, it's like a transaction, it's a two-way thing. And try as much as you can, open up a way to meet every week, every month, make it a yearly thing. Like it has to be like that. Don't just come and go. Then on the day that somebody come with 2K, you say, make I no collect just because you don't call, I see you want. Like, no. It's you have to understand what is involved. What is involved in this thing, right? If you don't understand what is involved for these men, then they will run you out. That's why they spend billions, because there's much to gain. Now, we're not taking it all. In the year before, it's like you try to put your video on. Maybe that's why. Try take it doesn't, I don't really care if your video is on or not. I think it's better we hear your voice than I did bid for gigs, so that's why my attention is kind of divided. I never hear ANC, whole town hall, whole rally, whole this thing. No, the show is always calling for hashtag, bad God, like protest. I ain't got time for all that kind of shit, man. Go meet people for villages, and I mean, it's famous. Showore is popular already. I don't understand. Well, I do understand why he can't do all those kind of a thing, right? His paymaster is contract agreement.
You're not in our shoe, so you are not in our shoe. Ove, so you cannot be
Okay. Hello.
deep the system is. Whatever you are asking us to do here is
I don't
exactly
get
what we are
overshoot.
doing
That's why
already.
they ask.
We are doing whatever you are
Now,
saying here
because
is
I
what you
know
are
they
sitting down in
overshoot,
your
that's
car
why
saying.
they asked.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you, that whatever you are saying is already what we are doing. We are doing that already. At times I
Okay,
even
that's
I will
why.
leave the place with, in fact, they will be seeing you as if you are, maybe you are not, maybe they don't know what you are saying. Do you know many people will have a banter discussion telling you Nigeria cannot be good again? Telling you Nigeria cannot be.
Wait, Foley.
How will you qualify?
Sorry, Foley. My ask you a question. What do you expect? No, my just ask you first. What do you expect Nigerians to tell you if you go meet them? What do you expect? I'm just curious. Your this they blur.
My next,
They
we
hear
are
you.
doing
They
what
hear you.
you are saying. I can hear you.
Foley, your this no, they crack.
Can you hear me
No,
now?
no, no, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Your voice they break. That's not the network.
It's my network. My network is not, so I'm just trying to manage.
Yeah, it's better
Can you
now.
hear me?
Yeah, it's better now.
I
Oh
said,
shit.
whatever you are wanting us to be doing is what we are doing already. We are doing more than what you guys are actually suggesting. We are doing it.
See, Foley,
Almost 1 month
Foley,
now.
Foley, Foley. I know if you understand why you the verse. You they talk say you they do. We know that nobody they see you say you they do. How do you expect us to? I know that. See, you they expect if you go meet Nigeria and say you won't fix Nigeria, they will just embrace you. Is that what you are expecting? If that's what you are expecting, everybody go to do them. You never even go where they slap you
No,
because you wanted to ban Nigeria. And you
and we are doing
I
we are
know.
trying to do growth. Asking me to come and take stock now.
See,
Nobody's expecting Nigeria to just make boom. We know it's going to take time.
all this one way they talk, all this one way they talk. So you know why you are finding it very hard to explain, because it's not actually there. Would they see show every day for news now? This is 2025. Everything is in real time. Nobody they do something they hide. This is politics. This one of campaign. Nobody saying now one thing you are finding it difficult to explain. That should tell you everything. If there is something is out there more, you go know. I don't know why you talk as if person they try that to antagonize you. You say be in Nigeria, you are expecting Nigerians to embrace you as soon as you go there. If that is the case, everybody go they do them. It is because it's difficult. It's a dangerous terrain. You get some place where you go, you don't mention the word Nigeria, they go slap you. They don't want to hear the word Nigeria. I don't think now just special like they ask you, they do. Nigeria, nobody cares. As I said, Nigeria gets alternative. All this way they talk so now they just shot somebody, they kill somebody because he's doing what? He's preaching the same thing. Where would they talk? You they say they don't want you, they don't want you, and you expect me to say, oh sorry. No, I mean you don't you even get locked safe. The Nigerians will be saying, man, they be bastards. That is the politicians don't destroy the way we should see reason well. And you are coming here to say the best doesn't you are doing it, you are doing it. You show it. This is 2025. Nobody they make progress politically that the way they hide out. Every year, the year when people decamp, everybody go, those way they evolve go they celebrate. There's a reason. They call it optics. Everything. Also, they ask you, how far that you are thinking that I'm asking you a question that is out of this world. You don't know the game where you want to play. Make I sympathize with you. Say, oh, they try. No, I don't care. True. That's why when some people don't say, oh, all these public figures that they try, they because they are showing they try is undergoing persecution. The fact that the whole nation is talking about it, that's what it's worth. Like you don't know where they enter. All these men are ready to take life. That just sit down and process it first. Somebody ready to kill you. Then you can't go there just because you say they try to convince people they no agree that you are frustrated. You never start. So that's your point. I don't understand. If you agree that there are 60% of Nigeria we don't understand us, how is it difficult for you to actually bring gospel to them? That's what I don't get. You are trying to convince the people who are already in the system, and you expect them to not give you difficulty. When we know that this business is transactional. And now I see my chat. Greetings, everyone. I greet you, Nanjama. I know so now you be that. Shettima, I get appointment. I'm trying to get an appointment. That's why I suit up, you know. No, say the man said go wear suit. They ask him, they say, okay, you they hear people that want to give you Nigeria. I don't just understand. That's why I asked him. The whole point of setting up a political party is for you to take power. And you think other people sit down there will just allow me to take power. When I hear other people in the name of opposition because they Tinubu no one allow their party to move. Hell yeah! What the fuck? Una even get lost, una even get place of meeting. I go run. Obi no wrong go Ghana go do. Good Lord, they no wrong go Ghana go do the other state. It's a fucking bloody competition, a war. Like life, everything that you can imagine in this life is at stake. They come with a gentle mind. Say me, Holy. You say I don't tell you before. You need to go study the journey that you are. They just kill somebody. They don't kill and throw away. That's the reality of the game we are talking about here. What is it or what is he doing? I just normally to go convince people to come on his side. That's it. Exactly what they asked you. That's exactly what Charlie Clark was doing. It's out there to persuade people to join, And the guy, they take him out. They hear they talk there, in Nigeria, they insult me, they know for 1 year. Of course. That's why the politicians know they agree go there. But those people have been baptized, as in. Yeah, some people don't even want to hear the name Nigeria. And they have the right. So you complain, say they lock una for jail, you complain, say people take Obi. Why then leave you go meet Obi? That's the biggest question. People so what is not ready to answer, they complain. Say, they buy them. Are you fucking kidding me? Now the first year we show when they were run for president. I know they really put in work. It was everywhere. Focus. After then, The guy is retired to internet, begin stay just to be trendy. If we ask him if Showore is no more tomorrow, what will happen to the movement? That's a jam question. Now when they are alive, where's the party? Where's the movement? Man, we should stop should face our reality. And now just ask question I dey ask you. You if you don't go where we say they go carry stick follow you. They'll carry stick follow you. But you still got to go unless you don't meet them. Or you don't have a goal. And this idea is oh, one make Nigeria better. Who they deceive yourself? Like it's fucking crazy. Somebody go just wake up say, I want make Nigeria better. I want make that. How? Like, how does that even? It's crazy, man. And again, now so you begin to understand what politician is about. You just come out and say, I want to change Nigeria. We want to change Nigeria. We are working with Nigeria to get better. How? Who they deceive you? And all your focus now just that your small village, even though the national party will not prepare. So when I ask you how far you now don't grow, because we won't give una Nigeria. So now some they will give una Nigeria to run, then you can't give excuse like the rest of them. If to be Tinubu no come, Nigeria will be this the same rhetoric every fucking presidency that come. And this is what is leading to that. You reverse small, you know, if we start small pushback. And what also give you the made in Nigeria. Nigeria as complicated as it is, may then give you go run now. It's okay. And then okay, I just see you now. Fully. Don't see my rant.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Very soon now you go see
You know what?
APC will come out and
You know what?
they attack your
I
members today. PDP go come and go see and say, when they argue, before they argue, say na lie, right? But that is the optic. So that's part of the game. Go ahead,
Ove,
yes.
you make it look like I started this a matter of I mean the country to grab
You see the breakouts. But I don't know why una dey surprised when people dey ask how far una don't grow. Una don't dey exist for more than 1 year. Yeah, go ahead.
and just people coming to AAC today. How people coming to AAC today? If you know, you'll be amazed.
I don't know why you think. I don't know why una see the show say why people dey ask una how far una don't go. Your party don't dey exist for more than 1 year. Let's even start with that. How do you get power if you don't grow? Now what did they make me invest for fully with that? You still don't grab the I don't think you've actually sit down and think it through. This journey where you start, you haven't sit down and just actually think it through. It's not an easy journey. Now life they involve. So when person they ask you how far una don't go, it should not be a difficult thing. I know they don't say we now win power today. A journey of 1,000 miles they said it begins with a step. You can't just stay in that one step now. At one point, you got to go from 1 step to 2 steps. At least say, okay, this local government, now AAC, they control this local government, politically speaking. It's for after 5 years or 2 years. We never hear that story. Then we can accommodate the issue of Nigeria for una psych. I never reach. Focus on local. If by this at this point now, no, the ideology of AAC not take over one local government out of 744. AAC should stop talking about nationalism. Yes.
Okay, Ove, can you just calm down?
Yeah,
Let
now because
me.
you have this in the break, no,
You are making. I wish you have the mind that people that join AAC have will come and try what we are doing here. You can be able to feel what we are feeling.
I don't know your network. Fully, I don't know. I don't know why you turn it into as you say this not simple things that they ask. I'm not asking you tell me the inner workity of the party. No, it's a political party. Now private, yes, now private business, but operate in the public industry. They ask you, I know they tell you, come, what is the strategy? No, I'm just saying, HAC has been in existence since 2018, as you put it, to date is how many years? We are looking at 8 years. If my 7 years, Abi, if my maths have me right. And you know, ideology never dominates one, and not just one local government. I'm not having of a state, because that I'll be deceiving myself. So waiting coming go to in terms of trying to convince people. But like Tinubu was saying, develop Lagos. Regardless of how you argue with that, but there's something to point out to. AC has been existent. What part of the country are the ideology dominated?
Now, let me. The question you are asking me. Let me just make it brief. Last around February, March, around April, we have Lagos State local government election. Okay, and we have our candidates that in that area they are the most popular guy that they want to vote for. But do you know what they do to them? They didn't actually bring the ballot paper to their polling unit and they announced the winner. This is the system we are all battling with. The same thing happened in Ibadan.
Is that a new thing?
How do you after the old shenanigans, we have called for first conference. We even what's it called? Central News. All the political election, but yet nothing happened. This is a system we are battling with, and you are expecting us to
come see Foley. This system now our system now we they do we. That means we understand them. We know say they happen. It's not new. That's what I thought. Is it new? So you guys not prepared for that. That's what I'm saying. Is
how do you now wait now? Okay, we should be fighting, Abi.
Oh my God.
Because all the system that we need, we contest for election. Wait. We contest for election. When the system is now, we go to news station to speak out. After then, we go to court. And what else do you want to do? What else do you want us to do?
Foley.
And yes, I understand. And yes, the court did not even favor us.
Hold on. Foley, hold on. If I understand you clearly, on this platform, constantly you are angry with the obedient and be for losing opportunity when they declare the election of 2023. You expect them to talk to the streets. That is what.
Yeah, we did that. We did that in Lagos State. That's why Central News Station, the station how to conduct a press release for all the candidates, and we all share our own experience. We do the same thing, but yes, nothing happened.
Hold on. What I expect from you, you go say no. We are trying. We tried local government election. We lost. We are going to try again. Stop giving excuses that we already know are there. We know that we get election. You know
Ove. Election in Nigeria, nobody lost. It's only the system that's conquered. It's
God, hold on now. You
Even
say
when election is not even.
and we all know that
How do you know your loss?
see,
When the election is not even taking place. But they didn't do ballot paper. If all the Woroshokis want to vote for show, but actually
holy, all these things where you they talk so they are not new. These are you are not saying something that is new. So that's why I did now before una set up before you set out to go for into a competition, you know that is how those your opponents play. Like I mean, you are expecting me to they absorb your excuse and no, that's not going to happen. Because everything that you are saying, it's not new. It's what has been happening since day one of this Fourth Republic. Make I not go far. For the past 25 years, it's the same thing. So you knew. So are you expecting me to say, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Before you go into an election in Nigeria, as you put it, expect all these things. So you as a competitor, you have to prepare for it. If they rig you yesterday, the possibility they are going to rig it today, tomorrow is 100%. So what do? Now you come here, they do not carry gun, really want to destroy, they won't kill all the obedience. Every blessed day, say, wow, Obi squandered the opportunity, they would have gone on the street, Every day. Come on, look at government election, now they rob now. You are giving, they cry, you are giving excuses. I don't get it. So you understand why they push back like this? After the election, Foley, we are one of the strongest advocate of violence. Not violent. Protest say Nigerian should have talked to the street. Will be wasted opportunity. If to say that show Nigeria for no get, Nigeria for scatter. The show would have led Nigeria to the street. But now you come here with your boldness. They tell us they rob on a local government election. You know the shame. To add insult to injury, you want me to say praising you? Oh no, I'm not going to do that. In a war zone, if to say the environment is not that fucking rigged, Showore will not set up a political party. He would have joined any of the political parties. So for him to set out and form a political party because you understand how those other political parties operate. I don't know why I don't know what you people are expecting. I don't understand. Like, you think at this point people should be absorbing you for all the excuses? No, it's too late. If you guys have been here long enough, make God come catch you now. After 2027, me will be perform pass now. Muna call it us now. Will be collecting our people. Then I will know that maybe they not take any boy no listen to any of them again. They rob una local government election. Una let you guys let it slide. But you guys are expecting to lead the obedience to the street on the street when they lost the 2023 election. Like, how do you even process that? Doesn't even make sense. So fully understand that my pushback to you is coming from two angles. One, you guys have a political party. One, expect a progress report from that political party, just like every other one. If we are criticizing the APC and PDP of being a useless party based on the way they practice, the way they run the party and all that kind of stuff, we expect the AAC to be different. That's one. Two, because of the owner, the chairman and the political presidential candidate of that party, Showore. It's everywhere, but growing APC, growing AAC. It's everywhere, running his mouth, doing all sorts of bullshit, just distracting the whole nation. But he has never championed AAC as his political party. If after 5 years, you cannot say we have a councillor in this local government, we have a chairman in this local government, then now they talk where national conversation is being heard. I'm sorry, no. It's an insult to the equate AAC with Showore, with Obi, with Kwankwaso, with the rest of them. It's an insult at this point. We complain about the institution that constitutes Nigeria. Political party is one of the institutions. Nigeria entrusted one political party to you. You can't even run it. Those that within your grabs, nowhere to be found. You are worrying about how will be they collect your people. Okay, but 3 years on now. How far since Obi collect your people? How many have you attracted back, or how many you don't new bring in? No, but I can count how many hashtag, how many nonsense protests I've been called. So, Foley, this is bigger than you. it has little to do with you as a political animal. No. That's why on Dr. Damage in 90 Minutes Africa yesterday, I asked that man where they run him out. It's no longer about you. You're successful. Congratulations. But this is it's collectively your generation. You say, oh no, I'm not. No, but you are an opinion molder. You are an elite. You have people who take decision based on your opinion. So what are you telling them? What are you selling? What conversation are you having within your circle regarding the country called Nigeria? Because no matter how we disagree with this current political elite, history will tell us that they have done 3 things. That we agree how they carry it out, how functional or whatever. That's a conversation for us. Beside the point. This group of people gave us a constitution that held for how many years? 40 years, 30 years going. They give us a political party that we have today, the political system that we see run today. They gave us a constitution, political party, and what else again they give us? Right? You agree that they fought revolution, they fought the civil war, and I see the same people. What are they going? What history will say about your generation? If you guys don't have a coherent future, imagine a vision for the country at this point that you are struggling to be in power. Now, when you come to power, you go begin to. Oh my gosh. So, Foley, if you hear me, understand, say the season of competition is here. And I've said, I've promised myself before, as I'm here to see anyone that will come and say, the people don't know what they are doing. The people don't vote for my candidate because they are stupid. Those are like, fuck you. Fuck you. The people have been left to their fate. In fact, Buba Galadima said they should go and die because they don't vote for a candidate. I am waiting for the first year gone. Nobody was with the people. Second year gone. The people are left behind. Third year don't they approach now, and I don't come back and say, move for my candidate. He's the best. Hey, how you come my candidate? Hey, the problem. We're here. Only they thought, oh, Zad, you don't know how Nigerians difficult they are. They don't want to accept. Like, what the fuck do you expect? These people have been fucked for the past 60 years, back and front, left and right. They've been fucked left and right. Then you just think you could just come because you have a new message. Then they should run to you. Maybe so all your message is centered around promise. we are going to make the country like this, the country will be like this. Ain't nobody has time for that kind of shit. All the government need to do, all the government have to do after you don't leave those people, have to just go carry one of them, empower them, give them whatever that empowerment means, and they forget you instanta. That's why I keep saying you cannot mobilize the government in power. It's not, I don't know. Unless that government literally, okay, they don't, the power that be wants that person out, then you have an alliance. But other than that, how? Unless you have to put in the work. Trump today, they started the journey. The movement started around 2010, 2011-ish. Now they approached Donald Trump, but the movement started around 20s, the 2021, 2001, 2002-ish. 10 years later, we were looking for somebody that will speak their language. They approached the man. It still didn't work. They yield to their call 2012. They have to wait for 2016. So it's not will not the talk. It takes money and time. That's why the likes of show really don't want to. Maybe their sponsors are not ready to go that route yet. Time consuming. That's what organizing. That's why organizing is hard and difficult. Within that process, that period, people will die. When I mean people, the leadership of that movement, some of them, like a lot of, like they might not even live. None of them will only live to see the success of that movement. They don't want to do that. They want instant reward for their investment. Fortunately, that's what presidential system is about. It's a money-oriented venture, capital intensive. If you think now let me see things like that. Listen to this guy.
To win a senatorial seat is now between 1.2 billion, 1 or 2 billion. You need that to win a Senate seat. To win a House of Reps, you need another 1 billion. State House of Assembly, you need about 500 M to win that. To win governorship, you need, depending on the state, for Delta, you need about like 20. For Rivers, you need about 25 billion. For some of those states in the north, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 billion. So it's a capital intensive project, which is what is driving the corruption in our country right now. So every time somebody is in office, it is not education the person is thinking of. Except if whatever he wants to do in education will provide some money that they can leverage on when the time for election comes.
A business at that level. So when people are spending billions, you think now excuse where they give now they won't hear my AAC people. No. If to say show all this energy when they spend online, then they go cheap routes. They spend them for communities. People don't they donate heavily. Stop crying about Obi. Obi is playing at a different level. He's playing the game from a different level. So stop crying that they steal your people. No, there are still over 100 million potential voters out there that the system excluded totally. Go there. Nobody will stop you. But it's going to take time. It's not going to be a project that you embark on 2 years, 4 years. And if it doesn't go your way, you say the system is, of course. But you are talking about people who have invested billions in the process to just give way to you because you are promising a better Nigeria. What the fuck does that even mean? You won't win Olympic, which is in a 4-year cycle. Try again. That's what presidential system is about. It's like Olympic sports. Can't wake up every 2 years, begin make noise just because you are the loudest. You think that's how this game works? No. If you go, as I said, in the process of mobilizing, they go communities, you go meet them, you follow them, play, you give them, they tell them you are just promising. The man in power will just come, pick one of them, or pick their children, just give them small position, small money. They forget about you instant. That's human nature. Has nothing to do with Nigerians' psycho mentality. It's the reason why Elon Musk jump into MAGA at the dime minute and drop almost 250 million bucks within 5 weeks. Every week, the guy they drop 50 million. For what? What do you think that is for? For people to go door to door. Go and get people out. That's money. They toss it because they have a better message. Fuck that. Why? Why should you fuck that? Because you have a competitor. And it's a zero-sum game. But Mali call on the rat race. How low can you go? How dirty can you play? That's the game of life. Mark Zuckerberg dropped pretty much similar amount of money, over 300 million, to get that's one somebody single-handedly come for one side to get Biden into power. How? Spread the money, put the money on the street. Maybe it's to grab to get people on the street, not from door to door. They're paying $20. Minnesota mayor election. Just to tell people, come, there's an election next weekend. $20. In 2016, the same Democrat in 2016, Bloomberg dropped over 750 million within a space of 2-3 weeks to make sure say Bernie Sanders no emerge as a candidate of the Democratic Party, just to Hillary Clinton emerge. So this is not for the poor presidential race. That's why fully you keep getting frustrated when people like me are pushing back, asking you questions the way they ask. Because to you, you are doing enough. Yes, nobody will dispute that fact. But guess what? Your enough is not good enough. Why? Because there's somebody who ready to go lower than you, ready to pay money. Well, what you've been doing for 2 weeks, somebody will just come drop you money, go because he has it, because he know what he's going to get. So if you don't understand the scale, the weight, what is involved in that seat, that power, that presidency, then whatever that you think you are doing, you are just wasting your time. You have to understand the magnitude of what it is, what it costs. Life. There's no amount or there's no number of life. The process to get here we claim. Nobody they know how many, including your own life. So you have to be able to phantom what that seat entails. The interest around that place, according to the vultures around power. If you cannot phantom that, my brother, you don't know what. If you understand what it takes, then all this thing why they question why they ask you, you laugh now, child's play. Because some question they call with bullets. Ask Trump. Ah, so that's why I say AAC more than don't focus on local election. Like focus, just grow. Oh, sure it doesn't have what it takes right now. Doesn't. Politics has two currency, money and votes. Guess what? Money buy everything, including votes. So the idea in Nigeria, no. What is a presidential system of governance? Now Olympic sports. People they spend up to $250,000 to chase Olympic gold. You know how much the gold was? I think about $80,000 to win gold. But people they spend 250,000 just to process. God is much more than gold. Even though you be a reigning Olympic champ for 4 years, the 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 privileges that's come, what's that 4 years, that gold medal entitle you to within that 4 years, priceless. It's exactly what power is. So you can whine and cry all you want. Somebody's ready to go down. That's when I keep using MAGA and Trump as an example. We can disagree with everything they stand for. That's not the point. It's about results. When Trump lost the election in 2020, he never agrees that he lost. He said it was rigged, blah 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 blah. But guess what? The inner caucus, the inner circle, went and sat down and said, you know what? We're coming back. They believe in that person. We are coming back. They went to work. Turning Point, funded by Charlie Clark, was in power. More money went into that process. They embark on what they call the Princeton strategy, just like polling unit strategy. That's where Elon Musk's money comes in, to make sure people are continually remind people in communities that this is it. 247. Then the intellectual wing of them went into work. They begin to draft policies. They begin to recruit people who have their ideology and those that went into podcasting. Most of the people in administration today, they are all podcasters because they have to get to work. From Dan Bengino to Kash Patel to Tosi Gabbard was jumping from one podcast to another, to Excel, to Fox News, to Secretary Bassett, that's who was on War Room Pandemic. They went to work. While Trump was out there to collecting all the lawsuit, all the bullets, they never complained that the Democrats were oppressing them. Even though there was a complaint out there. But the action they took away the complaint. They were saying, oh, we are rigged. Oh, they changed the laws of this state. They all those things that they complain about, 9% out of time, yes, it happens. But they went to work and they came back like they never left. Showore was on every fucking country that has 2 or 3 Nigerians when he came out, when he was running for presidency in 2019. That guy was on plane, was on flight to every fucking city, not even every country, save, on this planet, from China to Ukraine to Russia to everywhere, anywhere there Nigerian was reaching, and he wanted help, and they reciprocated. Money were donated. He was online, right? Putting out his message, his policies. What happened? These are the times that you say that his party was undergoing through overtaken by the government, that be, whatever that is. What happened? Okay, it was in jail leading to 2023. All right, that's a fine good excuse. Well, we take it. But after 2023, what happened? Well, it was online, not advocating for his policies, not recruiting people. No, going after one trendy issue, topic, and another. When you are supposed to be instituting structures that the OB that you claims took over, take your followership. Maybe not structure you use. We are running from one trending viral person to another. Then you are still coming back. Now it's like, come on now. Nigerians they grow. My hair, my hair did before a few years ago. Now it don't grow. so is our so if you expect Nigerians to be seeing Showore like what Showore of yesterday. Yeah, man, not me. Hell fucking no. Ain't gonna work. I don't fuck around with that. Since change. The same thing. The same way we go to interrogate to be come to as leading to the next election. It's not going to be the way it was 3 years ago. The same thing Bola Tinubu's criticism is different now. Before now, let Lagos did the attack, and not the whole country. They fucked up. So, as far as I'm concerned, my necessary distraction for the elites should go and sit down. AAC, they should give it to Obi. I've done it all that thing for a long time. Should they give AAC to Obi? I think they're obedient in it. Obedient either. If you come in contact with this video, please like, share, and subscribe. We need that. I don't try for today now. I've done 2 hours, 30 minutes. Hey, Foley B, thank you for your time. Good day, would they always go back and forth as you say, I be APC, you be Labour. But that's it. We are making progress. Wait. I think let me check. I had planned to bring a live event from UNGA. We can see where it don't start. Trump was supposed to it's supposed to address UNGA. Oh shit. Okay, oh shit, in 6 hours. All right. So maybe I'll come back. I'll come back later on. Ciao. See you later. Please like, share, and subscribe, and